Today's my birthday, and to be completely honest, I absolutely hate my birthday. Now, I feel like that's not a very uncommon thing. I feel like there's a lot of people who hate their birthdays, and a lot of people who don't want to celebrate them. And for me, I've struggled with wanting to celebrate my birthday for the longest time. Genuinely, since I can pretty much remember, I have never really felt like my birthday was worth spending time on, worth spending money on. Like, I'm not a big fan of gifts. I don't like to receive gifts or anything. I'm perfectly, okay with what I have, and every single time a birthday comes around, it's another reminder that I'm getting older, that I'm growing out of these things that I was once doing and places that I was once in, and growing apart from the friends that I once had. And as these years progress as well, I begin to notice that I'm less and less happy with how I've progressed in life. I often find myself reflecting and kind of looking at the things that I wanted to accomplish by this age, and then seeing the things that I have accomplished and seeing that they don't really align in any way. And it's a difficult thing. It sucks to feel and it sucks to see, because of course it's going to diminish your view and your value on your birthday, on celebrating the day that was yours. But at the same time, to me, it is just another day. Like, instead of it being my birthday today, I'm seeing it as Saturday. It is just a regular Saturday. That's it. But that still leaves us with the question: why do people generally hate their birthdays? And I feel like the biggest reason is kind of a similar one to what I feel. Most of the time, you feel like you haven't accomplished enough in the past years, and that just makes you feel worse about getting older. And also too, just the fear of aging itself is always going to be a big factor, because as you get older, things change. The friends that you once were hanging around all the time are now moving out and going and doing their things. And that can also lead to feeling like you haven't done enough in life if you're not doing those same things, because as people, we compare ourselves consistently. And it's always been a big thing that I do, is comparing myself to others, which is one of the worst things we can do. And like I talked about in a previous video, social media is the biggest thing about this. As children, one of the biggest comparisons we make during our birthdays is the gifts. A lot of the times, if you hang around people who have a little bit more wealth than you, you'll feel bad about the things that you got. And it's a sad way to view things, because at the end of the day, your parents, your family, whoever is giving you these gifts, they're doing the best they can for you, and it's something that should not affect your enjoyment of your birthday or your feelings about your birthday. But of course, as children, you don't know any better. You're thinking, oh, well, they got this thing for their birthday, and I got this for my birthday. Or as you're growing as an adult, you're thinking, wow, they're graduating college and they got a house already, and I'm still in my second to last semester and I have a crappy apartment, or whatever it is. And then you start connecting those things to your age, because y'all are the same age roughly, or whatever the case is. So now you're comparing that, and it's only making you feel worse and worse about your birthday and growing up and everything to do with it. Now, of course, another common factor is if you're introverted, you might just not like celebrating because you don't want to be the center of attention. You do not want all of that on you. You don't want everyone being like, oh my god, it's your day. Like, you don't want that. And I completely understand that. I'm relatively introverted for the most part, depending on the scenario and how many people are there. For the most part, I do enjoy hanging out. I do enjoy talking, but at the end of the day, I do enjoy my alone time as well, and I can definitely understand being introverted and kind of just not wanting to be the center of attention for a whole day. That's a lot of time of people being like all up in your business. It's a lot, you know? Now, of course, the most straightforward answer is going to be depression. Feeling lonely or unloved is a big factor as well. It can be hard for people who struggle with those feelings to want to celebrate their birthday, because they feel that they have nobody. They feel that nobody loves them, and it's a hard thing to get around, because somebody putting in the effort and trying to celebrate your birthday with you and trying to show you that you're loved is a hard thing to accept in general, when you feel like nobody loves you and it feels like everything is just against you. And of course, it also feels worse when people don't really talk to you unless it's on your birthday. Like, a lot of the things that I'll see often is people I don't talk to once a year send me that birthday text. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, twin. Happy birthday, slime. Whatever. It's always on your birthday. And it can get to you. It really can. And it builds up, because it's like, you don't talk to me, but now you're saying happy birthday. Like, what is so special about this day that it made you remember me for the first time in a year? What is so special about this day? Because it doesn't feel special to me, right? It just doesn't. But you, for some reason, felt the need to message me after not talking to me for a year. But even still, I know when I check those messages that I smile a little bit because at least for once, I was remembered. At least for once, somebody acknowledged me, acknowledged something about me. And that in itself feels both great and absolutely miserable at the same time. As well as that, something that I deal with is just setting unrealistic expectations for myself every year. For the last 3-4 years, I've been setting expectations and goals that are truly unachievable. My goal was to kind of be done with my bachelor's by 21. I'm a little bit behind on that. We're getting there, but it's still not yet there. And it's hard. It's hard sometimes, you know, when you look and you see that you haven't done these things that you desired to do. You haven't done these things that you were pushing for. And of course, you're going to begin to look at yourself and think, wow, I'm a failure. I haven't lived up to anything. And now I'm just getting older and everything just feels even more like I need to push, push, push because I'm falling behind. I have friends already who are graduating college. I have friends already who have houses. I have friends already who are married. And I couldn't be happier for them. I couldn't be happier that they have these things. I really mean it. But at the same time, I'm a person. And of course, I'm going to compare myself. I'm going to think, wow, I wish I had that. I wish I was able to keep up. But instead, I'm the same age and I'm falling behind. That's what I'm telling myself. That's what I'm seeing. Because at the end of the day, that's all I can see. So how do you go about enjoying your birthday more, having a better experience on your birthday, and just overall feeling better about celebrating it instead of dreading it every single time it comes around annually? Unfortunately for me, I don't have personal experience I can share. The best advice I can give is what is said in psychology itself. Take things slow, go at your own pace, however you need to do it. If you are more of an introvert, have small celebrations with your closest friends and family, and that's it. If you're more of an extrovert, outgoing person, then maybe have a big party or go out to a club or a bar or whatever. Do things like that and you can have a better time with it. Be selective with who you spend your time with, because if you wouldn't spend that time with someone outside of your birthday, then don't spend it with them on your day. And do things that matter to you. Do things that you love. Do things that you want to do. Don't do things that other people would want to do at a party. Do what you would want to do at a party. Don't plan it for someone else. It's your birthday. And of course, the thing I'll say in every single one of these, go see a therapist. It is the best thing you can do. Seeking professional help is always the best step in getting better with these type of things. And it's something that I think everyone should do, whether you're struggling or you're not. Because having someone to talk to who is unbiased and will give you the genuine, real answers and real help that you need is one of the best things you can do in life, even if you're not currently struggling with anything or fighting anything. But yeah, that's my birthday rant. Anyways, I'm 21 and I'm probably gonna go out tonight, so yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and if it's any of your birthdays today, happy birthday, birthday twin.